Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy, or Amy Louise. I'm a professionally trained makeup artist. Today I'm going to show you how I did this really quick, easy Euphoria inspired makeup. I didn't watch Euphoria when it first came out. I started watching it a week ago. Basically as soon as the second season dropped, I was like, do you know what? I'm bored, I've got nothing to watch. My son was at his dad's. I thought, right, let's stick it on, and I binged the first season in a day. I had the day off. I watched all of it except for the last episode, which I went to sleep and then I woke up and watched the last episode the next morning before I did anything. Like, I literally got up, went downstairs, got a coffee and put Euphoria on and loved it, and then spent the rest of that day watching the episodes of season 2 that were released, which I think was 2 or 3, and now I'm like, hurry up and give me the next episode. I am obsessed at the minute. Me and my friend did the exact same thing, and we've just binged it together on the phone talking about it, and just we're at work and we're like, oh my god, Rue did this, and oh my god, Jules, and like it's a whole thing for us now. So I wanted to do something Euphoria inspired, but I wanted to do something that was quick and easy and not a copy of a look from one of the characters, because they all kind of have their own signature style. I wanted to do something just generally Euphoria based, so I came up with this. It's really quick and easy. I'm using the Beauty Bay Pastels palette, which I rarely use. If I use this, usually it is just for blending out shadows. And then I'm using the Super Beauty Hydroliner in the shade Dance Party for all the dots. I mean, I do think that they do use like diamantes and diamonds and gems and stuff, but that's too much effort, and I wanted something quick and easy and fuss free and I want to be lazy, honestly. So I'm using that and the end of a makeup brush. I'm just wetting it and then dipping it in and doing the dots. It's really quick and easy. So I wanted to do that, and I thought I'd show you guys. So let's jump in. Okay, so I'm starting off with a Jessup 231 Luxe Petite brush. It's just a fluffy bullet brush, and I'm going in with the yellow shade, which is called First Light. So I'm just gonna load up my brush, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just tapping this on the inner third of my eye, well, almost half, because I'm gonna wing it out. So I'm just gonna tap that, and I am using quite a lot of this because I want it to have a punch, but I still want it to be a pastel yellow. And I'm just gonna follow the shape of my natural crease. If you don't have a crease, you can create one, but I'm just gonna go in like a semicircle kind of shape, and I'm not being precise because I feel like none of the makeup other than Maddie's wing is super precise or super technical. They've kind of gone down the route of old style makeup where it's just easy and quite soft. So I'm just tapping this on and building this up. Next I'm going in with the shade right next to the yellow called Days, and I am using a Beauty Bay BB205 brush. It's just a flat fluffy brush. I'm just going to pick up that shadow. And the same thing really, I'm going to go about halfway on that shade just so that they can start to blend together. And I'm just going to tap this almost to the edge of my eye. I'm leaving a little bit of space for my next shadow. And I'm just going to tap this over, and I'm keeping with that shape. I want to be able to still see it when I open my eyes, but I don't want to go too high up. So I'm just tapping, and I'm making sure to go over the yellow so that they can start to blend together. And then I'm going to the blue in the palette, which is called, what is that called? Something free? Cloud Free. And I am using a Jessup 223 petite eye blender. It's just a small little bullet brush. And I'm going to try and kind of wing this out. So I'm going to start on the outer corner, kind of go up in a line, and then just tap it to join to make like a triangle, and then just fill in that gap. Don't worry if it's not perfect, you can clean it up. Just try and get this top part clean, or as clean as you want it. And again, I'm just tapping and I'm going over that green as well, because I want them to blend. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to go through all 3 shades again over the top. This is going to help them blend a little bit more, and it's also going to give them just that bit extra punch. I have a cotton bud with some micellar water on it. I'm just going to clean up the yellow on the inside of my nose first, because they are pastels, they can kind of tend to fly about a little bit. And then I'm just going to clean up this outer edge, just simply dragging the cotton bud and then just taking away any excess below. So it should look something like this. I like the fact that it's got a sharp edge, but it's still quite soft and blown out. Okay, so time for the dots. I've got my Super Beauty Dance Party. I've created like a little dent in the middle from where, because I always say do not put the water into the product itself, put it into the lid and then dip the brush into the product. So I've created like a little divot. Today is the exception to the rule. I'm just going to pop a drop of water right into that little divot, and when I'm done I'm going to leave the lid off so all the water and all the moisture in the product can evaporate out. You don't want it to be too wet and then put the lid on. You will create bacteria and mold, and you do not want that, especially because it's going on your eyes, so be careful. And then I'm taking a brush, it doesn't matter what brush. This one is a Morphe M250-1, anything with a really small round end, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap it into the water. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see, so I'm tapping it into where I've got the water, and then I'm just tapping it on the dry side to get rid of most of the water, but it'll also pick up some of the colour. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a dotting tool, and I'm just going to go around the entire edge. So dot, dot. I'm going to do 2 and then I'm going to dip back in, because otherwise you just need more product basically. So that was really quick, like a minute worth. I'm going to take my fan and dry this down, keeping my eye closed so that I don't smudge any of it. Okay, I'm going to pop some mascara on, and then I'm putting some lashes on. Today I'm using the Sample Beauty vegan lashes in the style Lash Out, which I am absolutely obsessed with, and I need to order like 10 pairs because I got them in a box for my birthday from one of my beautiful Patreons, and I'm obsessed with them. Like, I've never tried Sample Beauty lashes that I can remember, and I am obsessed with these lashes. They are gorgeous. They're not too in your face. They are spiky but not too spiky. They are fluffy but not too fluffy. They're not too long. Just, oh. I think these are my dream everyday lashes. I love them. So I'm just going to pop these on. Okay, I am back. I've just quickly done a base, nothing crazy. I feel like they're all pretty fresh faced. Like, I don't think Jules wears any base makeup. She just does eyes. So I wanted to do something quite fresh faced and not too makeup-y, but still have makeup on. So we're going to go on to the lower eyes. I am going in with the orange the pink and the purple all on the bottom row, and I'm just using the same brush. This one's Jess Morphe, I can't remember if it's a 12 or a 13, but it's just a small bullet brush. So I'm going in with the orange first, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this along the innermost part of my lower lash line. Then I'm going in with the pink, so that was Golden Hour, and then this is Love Sick. I'm going to pop that right on the middle section, and then these are really hard to see. Daydream, which is the like purple violet shade, and that's going right on the outer corner, and I'm only taking it to the outer corner of my eye. I'm not taking it any further. And then I'm just going to go back and go over those one more time. Again, it helps with the blending and just gives it a little bit more colour payoff. Then I'm taking a completely clean small fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go right underneath just so that the hair's out a little bit. I'm not going all the way over, just the very bottom edge of what we've just done. And then we are going in with the Beauty Bay Living My Best Lights liquid shadow in Selenite, and a liner brush. I'm actually using the one that I used from my little dots. I'm just gonna take this out. I'm just gonna pick up some onto my brush. I'm not using the applicator itself, and I'm gonna use this along my lash line. I'm not using it in my waterline, I'm using it just underneath where your little lower lashes are. And then I'm going to take some more, and I'm putting it on my inner corner. I'm just kind of like speckling it on, and then taking my pinky and just pushing it and blending it with my pinky. And then really lightly, just so that you just get the hairs and you just get a little bit of definition to them, a little bit of mascara. Like I said, super lightly. And that is the finished look. I'm going to go sort something out with my hair. Okay, this is the finished look. I was going to do like a very Cassie-esque hairstyle, like flick it out and just, I don't know, she seems to have quite 60s hairstyles quite a lot of the time, but I guess I'm lazy and I'm channeling Rue's waves and curls, and maybe it's brushed, maybe it's not, maybe it's clean, maybe it's not kind of hair, because I'm going to be putting a hat on soon. So yeah, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think down below. I think this is so cool and different. I really enjoy this, and it's so quick and easy. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.